Alright, hello and welcome into the stream, everyone. I am Aurelius and I'm going to be streaming Pokemon Pokopia today. I know I've been very bad on my streaming lately. I'm streaming like once a week or once like every 10 days or something. But in the end of the day, here I am. I'm here playing Pokemon Pokopia because I still absolutely love this game and I want you guys to be a part of this. So, let's get started with Pokopia. The last time I was doing this game, I unlocked Area 3, the Mines area where we found a Machoke. I'm gonna go try and do whatever we have to do over there so we can unlock more abilities and then get further into the game. I'm probably gonna wait until later on to do the decorating and everything. But yeah, so far, this has been a great experience. This has been a great game. So ladies and gentlemen, if you're enjoying being on my channel, if you're enjoying the stream, if you enjoy the stream later, make sure you drop a like. If you want to see more stuff like this, make sure you drop a sub as well. I know I've been inconsistent, but I promise you if you drop a sub, you can be among the first people to watch me play this game and play every other thing that we're going to be playing in the future as well, because I do have other plans on other games that I'm going to play on this game as well. But ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's get started. Okay. Hi, Joseph. Is that Tagalog? Yes. You seem to really love Pokopia. Oh, it is great. Nemo, it is such a good game. It's a really good game. Which is something that I did not expect, but yeah, I really like it. Okay, I'm gonna start off by doing the jump rope challenge. I still don't like this over here. Okay, started my second playthrough of this game. Looking fresh? Who? Me? Stop? No, you. Hi, Bunny. Hey, Justin. Welcome back. So, who? Me? No, you. You welcome back. Hi, TGI. TGI. That was your fault. You distracted me. That was your fault. Where am I gonna go? But what if I want to be a member again? Then renew it later. Like, thank you for wanting to be a double member, but you're already a member, you don't have to do anything. If you want to be a member again, renew it when it prompts you. I look like I can run for office? Oh my god. Aurelius 2026. Hashtag Aurelius 2026. 2028. I will run against JD Vance. Let's make our own political party. What should we call our political party? Ooh, let's call it Creators Against Boomers. Oh, nah. What else could it be? I don't know. The Affordable Life. The Affordable Life Party. Where everything will be affordable. We will be living under socialist rules. Oh, imagine a legal system where every first-party console game, if you own... Oh my god, I missed that. If you own a console, a new-gen console, you are entitled to get every first-party game for free. I feel like that would solve a lot of problems, honestly. I have no idea how much I've done. I hope I did more than 100. And everyone in the party carries AKs. I feel like we could, in America, that we could get away with actually winning if we do that. Then they would lose money. No. So then the companies, okay, so then the, like, companies will lose money, but then again, you have to think about it like this, yeah? When it comes to something like Sony, most of their money comes from other entertainment things, such as music and all that. Yeah, they'll only lose part of the money, and then everyone will get free games anyway. Yeah, yeah, everyone will get free games anyway, but then if exclusivity goes out the window, it can be something like a DVD. Doesn't matter which DVD player you have, you can play games on everything. Wouldn't that solve a lot of problems? Come on, vote me for office. You got the game a week ago, Maddie! And how are you liking it? I'm gonna do it a couple more times. Yeah. Imagine a realistic little Switch 2 giveaway. Look, I would love to, but I'm not made out of money. I wish. Maybe it's something I can save up for, actually. End of the year, maybe? What if we do it like, you know when I do my best games video? Imagine I give away a Switch 2 and a PlayStation 5 to 2 random people who watch that video. Wouldn't that be cool? And then I announce it like in a follow-up stream, like right after the video. I wish I know how many I've done. I have no idea how much I've done. I hope it's more than 150. I love this minigame. This is such a good minigame. I really wish I knew how many I've done. But I can't look at the top left. I hope it's more than 200. My guess is 250. I think I'm on 250. No! How much was that? 315? I didn't even beat my record. Okay. I didn't even beat my record. How are you doing this? I'm a pro gamer, Maddie. I'm a pro gamer. You know what? I'm gonna try looking at my screen over here and doing it. That might actually fix a lot of my problems. Let's see. 1,651. Okay, let's see. Because, like, I can see more screen here. Oh my god, but it's so small. Okay. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Wrong button. Maddie, is that what you wanted? No, this is so awkward, but I can see everything. I can see everything when I look this way. I'm doing a Lisette. I'm looking at my computer screen, not my TV screen. I almost screwed that up. I don't like that. I don't like... I'm just gonna look this way. I'm just gonna look this way. And I'm gonna keep, like, not knowing how much I've done. Okay. Goal, 500. If I get 500 jumps, you guys, every single person watching me owes me at least one gifted membership. I'm kidding, but yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do this for the first half hour. I'm doing this for the first half hour, and then I'm moving on. I like this so much more. Like, it just looks more comfortable. I feel like I'm not straining my eyes, but everything that I need to see is kind of, like, not in my field of vision. I can just see the rope and part of Bulbasaur. Like in the center of my eye line. Sight line. Someone just came into the chat or someone just said something. No! Who was that? Bloody Lisette. I saw someone coming into the chat with, like, all caps. I'm like, what was that? Lisette, that was your fault. Don't screw up. Lisette, get more than 3 and then you can talk to me. I'm also sleep deprived from watching JoJo, Steel Borons, and Digimon Tamers. I'm about to be even more sleep deprived after watching Pokemon Horizons in Japanese later. Nice. First Expedition 33, now this. Well, what happened in Expedition 33? Are you talking about that, like, platforming level that I got obsessed with? Because it gave me Lune's bikini outfit? Oh. No, that one was worse. That one was worse. Right at the end of the game, climactic scene, very emotional, boom. Your idea of fun, or your idea of making an entrance, was jump scaring in the most critical moment of the game. Bloody Lissette. Okay, so I know I just hit 50. This is where I lose count. Okay, 60. Oh my, I'm not gonna count. Imagine I stopped at 6-7. Alright, we're gonna go for like another 13 more minutes. Maddie is playing Pokemon Pokopia. Maddie is gonna try Maddie is gonna try the jump rope challenge now, isn't she? It's in DMs. What's in DMs? Did you send me something? I'll check later. I'll check in 12 minutes. Funny you say a number 6-7. I'm not gonna try keeping count. Alright, so that means we hit 50. You see, it's when Bulbasaur slows down, that's when it, like, catches me off guard the most. I think that means I just hit 100. You see what I mean? I want to progress the story for more powers, same. And I didn't do the Hoppip quest. I did not care about it. It's way too early in this game's cycle to give like an event. Like the game just came out. Like give me a month. Give me a month first. I'm assuming once you get the cotton, you give it to Hoppip. I don't know what happens after. Ask Maddie. Ask Brittany. What happens if you collect the cotton spores and give them to Hoppip? I don't know. Yeah, me neither. I meant to ask Benny's Discord, but I forgot. You forgot. Okay, well, now's your chance. You can trade spores for items. Is that it? Is that all? Dream Islands can give them. Yeah, Brittany, Lisa wants to ask you something. What's the special Pokemon? Bro, there's someone spamming my wrist. Stop spamming my wrist. I'm wearing an Apple Watch. And this... Bro, stop! Eid Mubarak? Eid Mubarak, mate. Eid Mubarak. I'm doing Eid, like, watching the moon, so I'm not doing Eid today. It's either tomorrow or the day after. Look at my Pokemon Discord under... Look at my Discord under Pokemon. Yeah, look at Skiploom and Jumpluff. I don't care about them. The Habit House are posted there. Yeah, Lissert, go look at Bonnie's Discord. DJ, how are you? Hello. Oh my gosh, Poppy, that's right, you're sick. I hope you recover soon, Poppy. I love how TGI always says welcome back to everyone. And that used to catch me so off guard. Because, like, TGI would be like, oh, welcome back to this person. I'm like, wait, were you here before? I'm so sorry, I didn't say hi to you. And they're like, no, this is my first time in the stream today. And then, TGI explained that what TGI means is that, like, welcome back to the channel. I've seen you before. Nice to see you again. Alright, Poppy, this is for you, yeah? If I get more than 300 jumps, you are not allowed to be sick anymore. Deal? Deal. Just had some food. Nice. Okay, 300 jumps, you're not allowed to be sick anymore. It is illegal for you to be sick. thank me for being cured. I guess I'm getting arrested. Poppy, I did all this for you. And this is what you do to me? GG's. 364. Oh, that was great. 367 would have been so much better. Imagine 369, because that's like the 3 times tables. 3, 6, 9, 12, like that. Oh no, 369 would have been so much better. One more time. We're doing it one more time. We got 30 seconds until it's half an hour since the stream started. You would be so... I didn't look at the chat at all. What are you talking about? I didn't look at the chat one time. Did you get your hair did? Is it that obvious? Did I? I don't know. What do you think? Yeah, I did. I got a medium taper this time. I used to get fades like all through 2 years ago. Then I started getting low tapers after Luigi Mangione happened, and now I realized low tapers, my hair grows back way too quick, so I got a medium taper instead. Here I am. 364, mate. DJ, my record's 364. What's yours? Looking fresh? Who, me? Stop, no you. Okay, chat, no one talk. Don't distract me. This is the last time I'm doing it today. And then we're gonna go see Machoke. Your face does look slim now. Yeah, this is something I noticed. It's weird. So, like, at a certain point, my beard looks good, but then it just makes me... It starts to make me look puffy, and I can never get it to the exact height that it looks good at. And then when I get rid of my beard, my face looks slim. But, like, this Ramadan, I gained weight as well, so I'm trying to lose that weight too. Like, in this last week, I've lost weight, but overall, in this last month, it was a net gain. Okay, I can't get any prizes. No, let's stop for now. Thank you, bye. How much money? Okay. Oh, that's it? Aww, wildflowers. Are there gazebos in this game? Does anyone know if there are gazebos in this? Oh, that looks kind of cute though. The sand cottage. A furnace kit. A windmill kit. Charging station. Pikachu what? Orange hut kit. Oh my god, how many can I get? There's just one in stock? Oh, it's a recipe. Yeah, I'll get this. I will get all of the recipes. Gay, you've been cheating Ramadan? Not the no, so like this is weird. I've seen studies about this, but an average person, most people, especially in the summer months of people who are doing Ramadan in summer, they end up gaining weight, and that's kind of what happened to me. It's not that I'm cheating Ramadan, it's more so activity versus the amount of calorie intake. So most of Ramadan, for like the first 3 weeks of Ramadan, I was only going to the gym once a week, but I would be dead throughout the day. In this last week of Ramadan, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna end this on a high. So what I've been doing is I've been like really controlling what I eat. I've just mostly been eating fruits, very high protein meals, absolutely zero carbs, absolutely zero fats, practically. Yeah, it's like that. And then, I'm trying to hit 1,000 calories at the gym every single day, which I've done for 3 days in a row. 2 days ago, I actually hit 1,500 calories, so that's like at least one day where I can actually take a break as well. It's like that. Because of so much inactivity. So what I noticed was, it's like, when I don't go to the gym, in a day, I would lose about 300 to 500 calories, but then simply what I have for Sahur and Iftar, that would add up to around 700 calories to 800 calories. Yeah. So yeah, like, I hate saying it, but Ramadan screwed up my health goals this year so far. And like, I have a lot of catching up to do now. Okay, anyways, no, I don't want that. Okay, let's get out of here. Do I have large storage boxes anywhere? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna like put most of everything in a storage box. What's this? I have sprinklers? Oh my god, that's sick. Put the honey back. I didn't even know you observed Ramadan. Have you done it before? I didn't. I've always done it. I'll say it like this, so like, a lot of people always get surprised when they find out I'm Muslim, but I don't really wear my religion on my sleeve. I don't like to make it my entire personality. And like, I have a very strange relationship with my religion anyways. it's like that. I don't hate my religion, I'm not gonna say it like that, but I've got a strange relationship with it. My bad. Now that's okay. Brittany has several times when I said I'm Muslim, she'd be there like, "You're not Muslim!" And then I'm like, "You can't decide what my religion is." But yeah, for payback, whenever she says she's Portuguese, I say, "You're not Portuguese." say one word in Portuguese. What is the capital of Portugal? STFU. You don't know anything about being Portuguese. Name me one Portuguese person. I'll take the beach sign too, I guess. I never. You've said it. You've said it multiple times. Once it even happened on stream. It even happened on stream. I forgot which stream this was. This was recently as well. Again, when I was talking about Ramadan, and then you were just like, "You're not Muslim," and I'm like, "What?" I always thought it was Portuguese. I questioned if you were Muslim. I'm like, "You're not Muslim, are you?" No. The first time you were like, all caps, "You're not Muslim" with a skull face. I'll get receipts. No, name one Portuguese person who wasn't a celebrity or royal. I feel like Brittany, watch this, Brittany, name one Portuguese person who was a royal. I'm like so confident you don't know. I'm gonna go get furniture. Wait, Vespi, Quen, where are you? Oh, hello, honey. Is Vespucuen home? No, Vespucuen is not home. Raphael! Hello, Aurelius! Long time no see. Hello, Raphael! Portuguese people are royal. We, like, just don't eat and listen to good music. No. There's a royal family from Portugal. Who are they? Nothing royal about us. Mate, there's a monarchy. There's a goddamn monarchy. Go... I think the Princess of Portugal is actually studying in Australia. Is that Portugal or is that Sweden? I forgot, it's one of them. I bought some honey. Antique sofa. Nobody even knows who the royals are in the UK. Like, people don't... Everyone knows who the royals are in the UK! What are you talking about? Watch this. Watch this. Yep. Hey, TGI. Hey, TGI. TGI. Who is the kid? What are the names of the people in the royal family in the UK, in Britain? I've been speaking Europe, honestly. The first and only time I was, like, first and only time I went was like 6 months ago. TGI. Royal family. Name the, what was it? What was that palace's name? Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh. Who are the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh? TGI, tell me. I know something about Charles. There you go! There you go! That's one name. There you go, King Charles. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace. Who are the royals in Buckingham Palace? That's what I'm trying to say. And they got arrested in the family for doing something bad. That's about it. It wasn't Charles who got arrested, but yeah, there you go. Realistically, I could care less about what a royal, what the royals are doing. Woman, woman, your country is under British rule still, and you are Portuguese, where there's a royal family, and you know neither of them. You can't claim to be Portuguese. You can just claim to be Brittany. Yeah, Andrew. Just drop the name. Former Prince Andrew. My front neighbor, Malaysian Muslim, last night they made a container of rice. Malaysian? Oh yeah, Malaysians are Muslim. I thought you meant Filipino for a second, because I put Filipino words in my thumbnail. Rendang and chicken curry for dinner as a part of an Eid celebration. You see, that's something that we need to do, because, like, it's not something that I do often, but a part of Eid is just supposed to be, you're supposed to feed your neighbors. And that's not something that I've done that much. Like, you're supposed to, like, specifically make stuff so you can take it to your neighbors no matter what religion, what culture they are, just as a goodwills thing, yeah? It's something that I've barely ever done. I've at most just cooked for my family, that's it. You don't feed your neighbors, your monsters, they can look after themselves. Not something you care to know about. Not something that would hurt, it's not something that would hurt to know as well. Try... I'll say this, like, without joking around and, like, being absolutely honest and everything. Try learning about your heritage, try learning about your culture, try learning about the places your family came from, and... did I already give you everything? Yeah, I did. Try learning about all those, and you're gonna feel... You're gonna have a feeling of, like... connectedness, you know? You're gonna have a feeling of connectedness, even if you don't... Okay, that's everything she's offering. Right? No, I only have one. Anyway. You're gonna have this feeling of connectedness, and you're gonna have this feeling like you know yourself better as well. History is important, guys, yeah? Like, for example, I try to learn about Bengali history as much as I can. Even though I don't really, like, how do you say it? Even though I don't really relate to a lot of it, I know it's a part of me, yeah? Same as Islamic history, it's like that. And then in knowing Islamic history, I also... Because, like I said, I have a very strange relationship with religion. In knowing Islamic history, I try to also look at Christian history and Jewish history. Because, in my opinion, those are the same religions. Give me some Bengali history. Bengali became an independent nation in 1971. Prior to that, it was East Pakistan. What happened was Pakistan wanted to impose the Urdu language onto Bangladesh, but Bangladesh, we became the first country in history, and I believe first country in history and only country in history to ever fight a war for independence for our country. For our language, the Bengali language, because that language is very important to us. Fun fact, my grandfather from my mother's side was actually a part of that movement to make sure Pakistan cannot take our language away from us. But after 1970, that's when, in 1971, we became an independent language known as Bangladesh, where the national language is Bengali. Yeah, and that's why I make it a big deal of actually knowing the Bengali language too. I think there are a lot of flaws with the ideology of the language, because Bangladesh thinks the language is so impressive that you can make any word from any language using our language, when that's not true. But that doesn't mean it's not a beautiful language. Useless information for me. If you don't want to learn about it, that's entirely up to you, but what I was basically saying is there's absolutely nothing wrong with knowing about it, and it'll give you a sense of connectedness. Yeah, that's a part of Bengali, that's a big part of Bengali history. The Bengali flag was actually made by university students, where it's a green flag with red that's slightly off-center. The national flower of Bangladesh, I believe, is the water lilies. The national animal is the Bengal tiger. Yes, the Bengal tiger is from Bangladesh. Wouldn't you know? Bengali Leviosa. Did you just get a Wingardium Leviosa and Bengali mixed? What? Okay, anyways. I've only been to a total of 11 countries so far. I've gone to British Columbia, Canada, Alberta, Canada, United States, Mexico, Brazil, Peru, England, Spain, Italy, Vatican City, France. 14. Okay, those are a bunch of provinces, states, and countries. Rank them. Rank them. Only 11. Yeah, how many have I been to? I've been to Bangladesh. I've been to Singapore, Malaysia, Australia, Canada, US. 6. I've been to 6. Did you discover anything? Wait, hold on. I'll come to you in a second. I want to see Machoke. Where's Machoke? I mistyped England. Yeah, I noticed, and I Yeah, I read out your misspelling. Rungland. There's Machoke. Hello. Yes, it's super cloudy today. I think it'll rain or something. Follow me. Okay. Y'all. Bets on what Pokemon is this gonna be? I'm on top chat. You know, I didn't even activate my bot. Machoke is quite the unit. Yeah, I like to think that I look like Machoke. I should have got the triple mohawk like Machoke. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Bonsley. I'm from the province of British Columbia, in Canada, but personally I just want to travel more. Oh my god, Brittany! You're also from British Columbia! Hey, Raphael, I've been to British Columbia. I made a whole ass vlog there. I pointed it to my phone and translated. The translation in my thumbnail, it means I'm gonna destroy your hole. Cause like, come on. Come on, like, look at him. Are you from around here? I'm just so you know, I'm not crying. These aren't tears, they're sweat, so don't worry. Tears don't tears do come out of my eyes sometimes, but so does sweat. But anyways, I'm really happy to meet you. I got a feeling we're gonna be friends. This is the area I'm in too. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this today and then I'm gonna try to get to a new area because I've just been getting distracted with this game so much. I've been seeing the speedrunners. Oh my god, we got a score bunny here too. I've been seeing so many, I've been seeing so many speedrunners like get so far into the game and make like amazing buildings and all that, and I'm getting FOMO. But like, yeah, the speedrunners. What else are they gonna do? Hold on. How much wheat is there? I think there might be enough wheat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is there more? Oh, I've got 21. Okay. You like to call speedrunners overachievers. I want to learn how to speedrun Silk Song, but I can't get past bloody Trobio. I'm still stuck on Trobio. But it's expensive too. I don't. You want to go that way? I'm gonna call it here then. Okay, bye. I think I know what I want to do over here. So I feel like this should be like... No, I haven't beaten. I feel like this should be kind of like an entranceway or something, or like there should be a path over here that leads to the main town up there. Maybe I can make this kind of like a botanical garden, because like I've hoarded a lot of flowers. I've seen some Star Sign builds that make me feel tired. Like, just chill and enjoy the game, bro. That is how you enjoy the game. Make things that you like. I want to make a couple of things, I just don't know where and how. Like, I want to make something that's similar to the Sydney Harbour. I also want to... You know that Dubai hotel? That like tall glass Dubai hotel? I want to like somehow make that as well. I've seen some builds where they make like a tree, I don't know, like a wooden village. I want to make that too, but yeah. How would you better the community if you were elected, or the community or the country? Which country? Which community? Sure, but if they could do that without making me feel inadequate, that would be great. That sounds like a you problem, Poppy. That sounds like a you problem. Oh my god, the Cascade badge. Okay, so I have to do 8 of these. Lumber, fluff, and paper. Where did I put the other badge? I don't know where I put the other badge. Yeah, I need to make this like a cool entrance. And then there's like a waterfall here as well. Like, I don't think my village over here looks bad. It's just so basic. Like, oh my god, it is basic. Okay, anyways. Who gives me fluff again? Fluffy. Yeah, Fluffy. Is it Fluffy? Yeah, I think it's Fluffy. Fluffy gives me fluff. Where do I get paper? Pokopia, town in Pokopia. Your country, your community. How would I make my country better? Okay, so if I can do anything without, like having it like go through other parties in parliament and stuff, things that I would do in this country to make it better. First and foremost, I would get rid of all of the US military bases in this country. I don't want any part of international conflicts where the US is trying to target other countries using our navigation systems. We can use that for so many other things. So get Pine Gap out of fucking Australia. That's the first thing that I would do. That's the first thing that I would do. And I would, the next thing that I would do, Australia is very rich in natural resources, but the problem with us is we are also, our biggest economy, our biggest economic power is also exporting these natural resources. Keep these natural resources in Australia. I understand that other countries could need them. Yes, we can send these to other countries, we can make deals with other countries, but we should not be exporting 80 to 90% of our natural resources to other countries and make our electricity bills, our electricity bills go higher, right? All of those natural resources, I'm going to say upwards of 60% is going to be staying in Australia, 40% is going to be filled the rest of the world. That's another thing that I would do. Yeah, Gina Reinhardt is not going to like that, but if I'm the leader, that's what I would do. Those are staying in Australia. It's going to be helping the Australian people. I don't want to pay $1,000 for 1 month of electricity bill again. That fucked us up real bad. The next thing that I would do, is really crack down on Australian natural reserves as well, because I feel like we don't put enough emphasis in keeping even though we do a lot, but we don't put enough emphasis on keeping Australian nature as good as it is all the time, yeah? So I would try to make sure that backburning happens every single year, not like once every 4 years or something when a new government comes in and a huge bushfire happens. It happens every single year. We're going to be allocating funding to the RFS, Rural Fire Services of Australia, and we're also going to be allocating a lot more resources towards people going into farming instead of going into like fucking management and corporations. Yeah, because those are the things that are going to be, those are the things that make Australians greedy, and those are the things that are ruining Australia as well. The corporation culture and how everyone wants to get a desk job instead of going into labor. Yeah, that's what I would do. I would be encouraging those. So those are three things. Those are three things like right at the top of my list. Things that I would change. There are a lot of things in this country that don't make sense to me. So in this country, we are run by goddamn big oil, and we only have 2 refineries for oil. Yeah, we only got 2 refineries for oil in the whole country. Yeah. So firstly, I would increase the refineries. It shouldn't be just one refinery in Brisbane and somewhere in New South Wales. There should be a refinery for every single state and every single territory, and all of those should be running in a way that you can get fuel to both rural communities and urban communities. Yeah, right now the way that it's focused in Australia, especially with this fuel economic crisis, which never should have happened because there is legislation to do this, that's just not getting policed or not being utilized, that we've had for 40 years, is we have 2 refineries and all of the fuel is going to the city and none of the fuel is going to the rural areas. Therefore all of the fucking grocery prices in the urban areas are rising, and they're like, bro, screw the farmers, it's not the farmers' fault, it's the government's fault. Yeah. Like, change that, bro. Why did we go from having 8 refineries to 2 refineries to run the entire country? That's something that I will change. Like, that's something that genuinely needs to change, and a lot of people have been saying it for a long time as well. The next thing that I would change, I don't know if it's too late, but I hope it's not. Bring back 3G. Yeah, VoLTE doesn't work. Voice over LTE does not work. Yeah, voice over LTE is dangerous, especially in today's technological world. I don't know why the government was out there saying, "Oi, you know the biggest network infrastructure we have in the country that everyone is connected to, that anyone can use to call emergency services? Yeah, we're gonna shut that down. So if you're in rural communities, and if you're like just a little bit outside of the city, it's not gonna work." So now every phone has to have voice over LTE, and that's like, and that won't work everywhere because not all phones make it like that. Are you really saying every phone company around the world has to like abide by Australia's rules and put this in their system and and jack up the prices for phones anyway? Okay then, greedy mofos. You see, this is what I mean. Yeah, that's something else that I would change. I would be reactivating the 3G towers. Yeah, not because people use 3G, but it's because it is the most connected type of phone line in the world, and it is it's the most connected network in Australia and in the world. And then if you activate it, everyone has connection to everyone, and especially have connection to emergency services. Why does this affect me so hard? Because I'm in an occupation where I'm in security, and this one time this happened where I saw a fire, and then I tried to call the fire brigade, it would not connect. Yeah? Why? Because 3G towers are gone. What did I have to do? I had to go to the closest city area, the closest urban area, so my phone could connect to voice over LTE. And then I had to call them from there. What if in that 10 minutes that bushfire expanded? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? What if? Yeah, what if? like, it still pisses me off. So, like, we ended up getting a company phone after that has voice over LTE. But then what happens if, like, when you have voice over LTE and then they start to turn off 4G? Yeah, like I'm saying, like, it's a cycle. Like, I understand that you want to be moving forward, but at the same time, it's like, okay, shut down 2G. That's fine. Why are you shutting down 3G? When 6G comes out, shut down 4G. Keep 3G on. 4G was never that connected. 5G is nowhere near that connected either. Is using data rather than Wi-Fi, something like that. So it doesn't use 3G networks. It tries to connect to I don't know exactly how it works, but it's not as connected. Yeah. So, like, I don't mind a phone having LTE. I'm not saying that's a bad idea. I'm saying it should have 3G as well. like it's worked for 20 years. why if it's not broken, don't fix it. It's like, it's worked for, you can have both of the things at once. You can have both 3G and voice over LTE. Voice over LTE would just make it faster, and like, voice over LTE, I think, just makes the connections faster, yeah? But what is the point of having faster connections if you're 3G, if you don't have enough people to connect to? That's the thing. Anyways, yeah, like, there's a lot of things. I don't know a lot about voice over LTE, but I can say I know a bit about 3G, because who doesn't? We've all experienced 3G, we've all seen the benefits of 3G, we've all seen where it can take us, we've all seen how it's connected us. But yeah, I didn't know there were some areas you couldn't even make emergency calls from. That's poor. You see, like, that's the thing, yeah? So this is what I'm pissed off about, yeah? So, if the Australian government, if they want me to swap over to a phone with voice over LTE because my phone doesn't have that, bro, let me give you my phone and you give me a new phone. I'm not gonna go buy one. Yeah, like, that's just annoying, man. That's just annoying. What did I do? Like, you really want me to drop $1,000 on a phone because you made a new law? Screw you. So, the government's already done this. They've made tertiary education free in most sectors. But I think indexing, which is indexing for the debt, should be something that's taken away, or there should be put a limit on it, yeah? So, like, for example, for my university stuff, even though I'm not really going to university anymore, I'm probably going to change courses completely. But for university, let's say you have a debt of $40,000, yeah? So that's going to index, and over time, that indexation is going to be, it's going to go from 40,000 to 50,000, from 50,000 to 60,000, it's something like that, yeah? It's not going to be that drastic, but it is going to be noticeable, and it is going to be something that's very hard to catch up with, and that's what's already happened. What the government did last year is they cut 20% of our student loans for everyone in Australia who has student loans. They cut it by 20%. But then my problem with that is, okay, look, I get it, thank you for cutting by 20%, but you didn't cut out indexation altogether, yeah? There's going to be a lot of people that 20% is not enough, yeah? They're still going to be paying it off for the next 30 years. Voice over wireless communication, standard for voice calls and SMS using. Yeah, so voice over LTE is what we use normally. Yeah, voice over LTE is what we use normally. Like, for example, if you go out to a rural area and you try to call your friend, you can't do that. But if you go to a rural area and you try to call the police, you can do that. Yep. Or you try to call the fire brigade, or you try to call the ambulance, you can do that. Right now, there's a large section of Australia that cannot. Has up to 3 times more voice and data capacity than older 3G UMTs, and 6 times more than 2G gooses. less bandwidth too. Okay, so that's not the point. That's what I said. So we've always had voice over LTE. I'm not saying that's the problem. The problem is the data centers that you're talking about, the terminals you're talking about, they don't exist in the mass, what's the word? Like in the masses of Australia, yeah? They don't exist in the rural parts of Australia. 3G is very connected, yeah? How do they do emergency services then? That's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. Australia, we've had 3 situations so far where people could not connect to emergency services because what's it called? The data terminals of certain companies weren't working. Yeah. Imagine 3G existed in those scenarios. So that's my thing. I don't know how they do it. It is completely based on if the companies who offer voice over LTE is working or not, whereas 3G is working forever. That's the thing. That feels illegal. Everyone is saying that, mate. Everyone is saying that. Anyways. So, what did I just say? What else would I do? So that's another thing that I would change. So the indexation for student loans, yeah? So the indexation keeps rising every year. I think there should be a 5-year limit on how much it should rise, and it should rise with the cash rate, or a cash rate of what the Reserve Bank sets, yeah? 5 years, that's it, yeah? Because that way you're getting your interest, that way you're getting your principal amount, you're getting your interest as well, and you're making up for all of the resources that it costs you to get the degree or not get the degree. How are people not suing the government? We are mostly middle class people who don't have enough money to sue the government. The upper class people, they're fine with it. But yeah, that's what I would change. It's a small change, but I think it would be a worthwhile change. Indexation, I understand why you'd want to be putting interest in your loans. That's completely understandable. That's just how fucking capitalism works. Yeah, but there should be a limit to what you can do. Why is it rising every year? Get the cash rate, because that's going to be much higher than what the indexation is going to be anyway, but only do it for 5 years. Yeah? Do it for the amount of time it took you to make the degree. You're not allowed to do it for more than that, yeah? If it's a 3-year degree, you're gonna be getting indexed for 3 years at like 4%. Imagine that. Wouldn't that make everything so much easier? Wouldn't that put so much more security into the hands of the people who are actually trying to work and pay it back as well? Switch to... I don't remember where I was saying this. But I was saying... Well, was I saying this earlier today? Was I saying this earlier today? I said, if I'm to change anything in gaming, where was I saying this? Was I saying this to you guys? I don't remember. So, every first-party game has to be for free. Yeah, like let's say you got PS5 and the new Spider-Man game comes out, they have to give it to you for free. Yeah, let's say you got a Switch 2 and Pokopia came out, they have to give it to you for free. You're entitled to get the games for free. Yeah, you all know what this will fix? What this will fix is the greediness of... it will fix the greediness of all of the goddamn... all of the goddamn like first party providers like Nintendo and Sony, because if you have to give it for free, you're not going to be making first party games anymore, and then all of the other people that are making the games, they normally make games for everything, yeah? When they see this in the economy, you're going to be able to play Zelda on the PlayStation, and you're going to be able to play Spider-Man on the Switch. Come on. It's not a bad idea, right? We can play whatever we want on whatever we can play whatever we want on whatever we want. I don't think that's a bad idea at all whatsoever. it works with Steam. Everyone wants to play a game on the PC because you can just get everything for the PC. Why can't you do that everywhere else? Like, aside from porting issues, I feel like that would be really nice, wouldn't it? And the example I used was, it's basically like DVDs, yeah? It doesn't matter what brand of DVD you have, you can watch anything. Yeah? Like, it doesn't matter if it's a Sony Pictures movie. You don't have to watch it on a Sony DVD. You can watch it on a different company's DVD too. Come on. Ain't that a good idea? But yeah, basically that's what would happen if it was in a dictatorship. What if I have a VHS? Well, it would obviously have to be compatible. It would obviously... Yeah, I would not expect someone to be like, oh, I have a VHS, I want to watch it on my DVD. I feel like it would have to be compatible. Well, that's a shame. And I doubt MACHOKE can help us either. They don't seem to think about much beyond their own muscles. Wow. I can only hope we find a Pokemon who knows more about humans. Hello, somebody. Did you hear a voice just now? Hello, is there anyone there? Ah, yes, definitely someone shouting. I think I heard the voice coming from this direction. Somebody save me. There's an awful lot of stuff lying around, so be careful. Oh, there was someone in there. Okay, somebody out there. A talking barrel. It's me that's talking. The best chef in town. Could this be a human? I started looking for food. Right, but how did you get stuck in a barrel? Somebody went to the trouble of suspending a barrel like this. Wouldn't you assume that it has something extra special inside? I figured... True. I figured it must be food. But when I climbed in to check, I got stuck and now I can't get out. Help me, Step Tangrowth. I'm stuck. You guys can unsubscribe from me. I see. You're quite powerfully motivated by food. It was for cooking research. Well, that aside, it might be a human stuck in the barrel. Do you think you can rescue them, Javito? I can cut through the chain. I can cut through the chain. Can you actually do that? Oh, yes, please, cut the chain. Or is it CD? It's a CD in the Pokemon world. It's called a technical machine. They are used to... This is Pokemon lore. They used to teach Pokemon new moves. So you put it in like some sort of a device. It shows a Pokemon how to use that move. Yeah, so it's a TM. Technical machine. And a TM is a CD. It's information. Sounds fun. So we need to cook something. 19 months! Hey, Joseph, thank you for 19 months. I appreciate it. Okay, wait, so what are we doing? So, you're saying if I eat food, I can get more strength. And with more strength, I can cut the chains. Basic salad, I'll sing the instructions to you, so listen closely. Chop, chop. Leaf. All those leaves of green, chop them into a cutting board. Opus number 1, of course. Those are awfully vague instructions. Yeah, I have no idea what they're talking about. A Dartrix? A Dartrix? Wow, okay. So a rock with a tree and some grass. Hello, Fire Dragon. I'm good. How are you? Okay, so that's not it. Hold on. Can I can! Oh my gosh, okay. Got any plans for either, Aurelius? Not really, honestly. I might go visit a few of my cousins for Eid, but not really. My mom's cousins have my mom's cousins are in Australia, in Sydney right now, and I've been spending a lot of time with them lately. So yeah, we were thinking about going to the beach on Sunday or Saturday, something like that. But I'm not sure, it depends on the weather. But yeah, I've got my cousins that I'm hoping to visit as well. But yeah, I'll see. I don't have any real plans. I don't got any real plans. Poppy, thanks for popping in. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I hope you get well soon as well. I hope the 300 jumps did its work. Take care, Poppy. Good night. Well, me and Maya are going to the family, to the Cracker Barrel, and going to the Urban Fair, the Urban Annex. Regardless, I hope you have a good one. Bye, Popsy. Sweet dreams. Hope you feel better when you wake up. Yeah, there's a festival going on near the place that I work that I really want to go to. The festival started today, actually. The festival started today, and like it's a carnival. I haven't been to a carnival in years, and that's mostly because I don't have a girl to go with. But then I told this to my mom's cousins, and then they're like, okay, maybe we can go with you. So yeah, maybe, I'm not sure. I'll think about it, but I'm not going to go tonight, because tonight they're chucking a barbecue. I'm just like... Okay. Hey, Lucette, can you do me a favor? Depends what it is. Can you give me an idea for a poll? Is that an Igglybuff? Oh my god! I want an Igglybuff. Okay, so I need flowers, I need the lamps, and I need a stump. Okay, I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I'm doing that. I need that. I need an Igglybuff. Is anything? Yeah, anything. Nice. I heard Shadow Trade is planning to play Pokopia for 3 main reasons, and that's actually surprising, knowing how much he actually loves the Pokemon series. Isn't actually. What are the reasons? Give me the reasons. And who is this Shadow Trade person? She's just a friend of mine. Just a friend? Just friends, that's it? Nothing more? Yeah, okay. I believe you. Which is better? Buying and goods. Why? I'm just trying to be annoying. Ignore me, I'm just trying to be annoying. You saw my correction? Yes. Katie's journal. May 7. I can't think of anything. I need to have 4 design proposals ready in 2 days, but I'm coming up blank. I was begging my Smeagol for help and scribbled some random patterns on a piece of paper and handed it to me. Are those design pictures? That's so cute. Actually, that gives me an idea. Back to work. Wonderful. Actually, there's a cave right here. Tomorrow's meal. Hamburger steak, carrot bread. Okay. Yeah, mushrooms. Huh. We could summon the flu. Find glowing mushrooms. One last... What? Shadow traits, a girl. You might see me referring to them as a he again. That was the typo. Got it. What is Driftwood? there's a cast form doll up there. Cast form charm. Laters. When I head back, yep. I'm gonna do a quick BRB as well. So yo, dancing shoes on, I'll be right back. Let's go. Level 7. Hoot Hoot is so happy. Playing pirates. Do you guys know how there's a, for the game of the year, how there's a orchestra? I hope they play this music for the orchestra. This Cerulean City music. I need fluff and paper. How to get paper? Ooh, what's this? It's a cute bush. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed. I've been awake since 4:30 AM. I have a lot of fun playing. Spent too much time getting rid of blocks in this section. I'm sure that was the point of this section. Thanks for popping in while you did this set. I appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Don't let the bedbugs bite. Much love. Good night. Hello, Dartrix. This narcissistic Pokemon is a clean freak. If you don't groom it diligently, it may stop listening to you. Dartrix. Oh, Igglybuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you one of the cutest Pokemon ever, Igglybuff. Aww, it's so cute! I love it. Aww. A wreath. Oh. Wonderful. Okay. Let's check this. Ooh, okay. Kinda wonder what that'll give me. So I know I can make this. Okay, we have to get Torkoal now. Stay in buff. Okay, Torkoal coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Torkoal. Okay, he's going. He's doing it. got this. A Chatot! Oh my gosh! Heck yeah. Oh, I just can't. Oh, he's going through there. Easy. I made it! Volcanic ash. Alright, let's go make this. Where'd the bunny go? I've got this! I love that. There we go. A very big cut. I wonder what Pokemon it is. It is a... It's a... It's a greeted. Wow. Damn, bruh. That's funny. Chef Dante. By the way, are you also searching for humans? Yes, we are. Indeed we are. I take it you are as well. Yes, I'm looking for my buddy. Your buddy? Do you mean your trainer? No, there were a chef at a restaurant. Truth is, my buddy was just the best chef in town. It's the same spiel as every other Pokemon too. Okay, I have a wonderful idea. Okay, I'm actually gonna call it a stream over there. We've been streaming for 2.5 hours, and yeah, there isn't that many people in the chat, but thank you everyone for popping in and watching the stream. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 13 likes on this stream. I appreciate that. I was always going to do a short stream today. I just wanted to just get another stream over and done with because I haven't streamed in almost a week. So yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing this game. I am definitely going to be playing this game in the background, possibly before I sleep and stuff, but there are other games that I'm going to be moving on to, so Crimson Desert has come out. I do think I'm going to be playing Crimson Desert and seeing what I think about that, and I also want to give Nevergrave a try. But yeah, I'm going to call it a stream over there. Lunchtime is the worst time to go to the post office. Waited over an hour in line. That sucks. But yeah, I'll call it a stream over there. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. Sorry, I don't have credits to roll today, but I will try to get that prepared for next time. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you everyone for watching. From the river to the sea, let's set Palestine free. Take care. Bye-bye.